President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed his government's unwavering commitment to the welfare, professionalism and operational effectiveness of the Nigerian Armed Forces. He gave the assurance at the opening ceremony of the Chief of Army Staff Annual Conference 2025 in Lagos. Senior correspondent Ivy Kano was there.
Top military leaders, intelligence officials, invited diplomats, security experts and strategic policy makers are here to deliberate on emerging security challenges confronting the nation. The Chief of Army Staff says the evolving nature of terrorism highlights how modern threats transcend borders, ideologies and traditional battlefields. According to him, while military action remains a critical pillar of national security, sustainable peace requires a balanced approach.
We will continue to leverage on higher strategic guidance to gain greater clarity and cohesion in countering emerging threats, deepening joint operations with our sister services, and enhancing inter-operational collaboration.
The Minister of Defense said it was time to review and re-strategize by tapping into the knowledge of both retired and serving officers.
I urge the Chief of Army Staff and all senior commanders to ensure that the recommendations of this conference translate into concrete operational actions. Strategic discussions must lead to measurable tactical outcomes through improved leadership, enhanced coordination and sustained pressure on all forms of threat to national security.
The host, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, highlighted the importance of internal security for economic growth and urban stability.
History has consistently shown that security is a fundamental prerequisite for national development, and the Nigerian Army remains one of the most critical instruments through which nations project stability, authority, and confidence.
President Bola Tinubu, who was represented by the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, appreciating the sacrifices made in defense of Nigeria's sovereignty and unity of the country, called for renewed commitment to safeguarding national security while strengthening diplomatic ties to address the root causes of terrorism.
The Nigerian Army has always risen to the challenge of the nation, and this administration will continue to provide full support to ensure that you fulfill your constitutional mandate of safeguarding our territorial integrity. Since assuming the mantle of leadership, we have followed closely the impressive progress being made in transforming the Nigerian Army into a professional, adaptable and resilient force capable of operating decisively within a joint and multi-agency environment. I commend the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, and all officers and soldiers for the clarity of vision and sense of purpose with which you continue to lead and serve.
The conference also reaffirmed the armed forces' commitment to adapting to emerging threats through modernization, joint operations, and strategic foresight, while remaining aligned with national and international legal frameworks.
Lieutenant General Taurid Abiodun Lagbaja.
It was, however, an emotional moment for all present as the Vice President, who represented President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, unveiled a book titled Life of Service, dedicated to late former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.